Ladies and gentlemen, we're at Battlegrounds. It's the final, and we've got a highly anticipated battle. If you're excited for this one, make some noise! Battler to my left, introduce yourself.
Guys, it's Mason. Thanks everyone for coming out. I seem to be a fan favourite, so thanks for that, guys. Shout out to my family that are here to support. Shout out to my friends. Shout out to Harbour Church. Let's make this a classic. Let's make this a classic.
Nice for Mason, people! And making his debut at Battlegrounds, rapper to my right, introduce yourself.
Alright everyone, I'm Jackson Davies. I'm a poet by trade. I didn't get told that I had to have a rapper name.
Right, this one is going to go off. We flipped off camera. Jackson has opted for Mason to go first. Guys, are we ready for this one, people? Come on, Mason. Round one.
First off, word of mouth. Let's have a discussion again. Because after that last battle, I'm wondering, when am I going to start battling men? Or at least someone of a reasonable age. This is sport, and after 40, it's best to keep off the stage. And it's your first battle too. I better teach you to play. So first, let me establish what's the theme of the day. This man is not a battle rapper. I need to make that clear from the start. The gap between us is even bigger than the amount of years we're apart. Forget the brain. These are the type of words that you hear in your heart. Now, some of you didn't catch that. The word here is in heart. And that beat, if you listen, you can hear in my bars. Because I live for this. And he's just giving it a try. What a mismatch of attitude. Such a different state of mind. I'm not here to just beat you. I'm here to take what's mine. I'm here to start an era, you're just here to say some rhymes. So keep an ear upon my verses, how I orchestrate my lines, you'll get nothing from this battle, and I don't want to waste your time. In my first battle, I said that my rain's coming in, so now I'm wetting up the field, it's just a shame that it's him. Because I like you, Jackson, from one artist to another. It's nothing personal, I'll even buy you a drink after we're done here. Because this is my round. A shot for every bar in this place, but savour it, because there might not be another one after this taste. They dubbed this the Battle of the Poets, but I have to disagree. You're a poet, I'm a rapper, we inhabit different leagues. So leave the battling to the battlers, and the rapping, leave to me. It's pretty cheap to watch these. This class I'll give for free. So, there's levels to this, there's levels to this.
Round one on Jackson Davies. Let's get it.
See, I can see you're trying to MC, but you're too thin to be Biggie. That's good. But you're scavenging bars off better MCs like they're ciggies. But these are harmless bars. You're like Will Smith getting jiggy. And you've got a voice like Kermit getting pegged by Miss Piggy. So you're more similar to Carlton. You're getting battered at home like Pompey v Charlton. You're getting beat by someone who ain't even an MC. Mate, I'd hate to be you, because that's embarrassing to see. And my flow's a bit strange, like gravy and gin. And I ain't trying to be Eminem, because I ain't shady or slim. But you're trying to step to me with your lyrics? Pfft, mate, be gone. As if I'd take that from real Ghostbusters Egon. In fact, do one. You've gone wrong like Pete Tong. You're a bell end, mate. There's no ding to your dong. And I'll smoke you down quicker than the nugs in my bong, and then I'll give you both barrels like a fucking Donkey Kong. And I know you're into your maths, because I've done my revision, but we're not in the same league, mate. You don't belong in my division. I've done all the sums, and you can see the working out, and it shows you ain't got the plums, mate, so stop fucking about. The equation's complete. It shows you ain't no man of action. I multiply these verses and it's not an abstraction to say that you simply don't make an impact, son. Well, I'd take this geezer away like subtraction.
Yeah. Nice, round. Finish?
Yeah, time.
Yeah, you got to say time. This man is not a battle rapper. This man is a punk. And I don't mean the insult, I mean he's actually punk. Yeah. Let's get to know Jackson, this man at the front, while I show him the ropes I'll be hanging him from. Jackson, you need to take a long look at the man in the mirror. You rap like you're dead, and these fans want a thriller. There needs to be a smooth criminal behind the bars that you have. You've got to be dangerous, but there's no danger if your bars are all bad. Oh! But if he can match my stuff, I'm Michael Jackson strong. But he'll have to beat it, because I just killed him in Michael Jackson's songs. Hey! And that's called a name flip. And if that term is new to you, then let me explain it. See, us battlers often don't know who we're sharing a stage with, and a name is something obvious for a rapper to play with. But luckily for me, you wear punk on your clothes. So you being a punk is something I know. So let's have fun with that too, to prove I'm punker than you. And in the process, I can show you what a punchline is. Hold it down, hold it down. So let's have fun with that too, to prove I'm punker than you. And in the process, I can show you what a punchline is too. Mate, your corner's dead. All your old friends don't come out on a weekday. You've only bought one fan. Someone get that punk band like Green Day. Because you could have the best lines around. In this bracket, they're nothing, mate. This ain't poetry. We don't care about all those other punks you ate. Full stop. Get it? Get it? And that's a pun, okay? Now, this man's a punk, and he doesn't see how I've just punked him. That's a pun, okay? Hey! Now my round's almost done and I never run late. Listen, hold on. Now my round's almost done and I never run late. Always punctual and I feel compunction when I puncture your face. See, you put punk on your shirt, I put punk in my words. Now go rewind the tape because that's one for the nerds. Also, it's fitting you wearing pink to the finals, dude, because pink is punk, but with an I, not you. That's off the top.
Round 2 on Jackson. Hold it down, please, people. Thank you.
See, Mason Farmer, I'm outstanding in your field. Like a scarecrow, but your lyrical crops, they won't yield. Your corny flow's fucked and your potato arse is peeled. And I'll be cutting you down more before your wounds are healed. Before they're congealed, I'll be slicing down that veg coming from your mouth like a trickle. But I'm Leon Trotsky, mate. I've got a hammer and a sickle. Hey. You need to get back in your box, see, because you found yourself in a pickle. Because I'm cleaning scum from these streets like my name is Travis Bickle. Because Mason Farmer, my dog's on the loose and it's killing your sheep. It's barking rapid fire shit so you can't count them to sleep. And you're out of your depth now, you've swum too deep, and I'll buy you a life raft, but I'm frankly too cheap. Because Mason Farmer, I got what you heard like a cattle thief, and I'm using my spatula to squash down this beef. You suck more than Dracula, but you ain't got the teeth. And these bars from your pussy mouth, they just sound like a queef. Because Mason Farmer, get back in your paddock raising llamas. You're getting bad karma and you're feeling less calmer because your crop's dropped off now. You're causing too much drama. You need to raise the alarmer. Who are ya? Time.
Jackson, you are way too old to be rapping. Last night I saw you down Old Portsmouth, and you were in Fratton. But despite your age, it is clear that you've barely fought. Your discipline is solo, not a combat sport. You're scared, I'm sure. This ain't poetry. Here, there's a score. This is the form of battle those poetry booklets ain't prepare you for. If you want to peep the bars I brought, you've got to read The Art of War. Your pen is far from mighty, so to win you'll need a sharper sword. And you've come empty-handed, what you take me for? An afterthought? Now my blade is fit for blood, mate. I'm Jason with the Argonauts. And that's called a scheme. Okay? And in a scheme, every word has to matter. You have to be precise, like a builder when he smacks a hammer. This is art, and I'm Picasso with a pen and pad, and you are Jackson Pollock, just a mess of sounds without a pattern. Splattered on the canvas, not a thought on how it's manufactured. This is sport, and you are not the man to match the master. It's just something you don't have, man. You lack that rapper swagger, like Messi on the field, or Verstappen as he laps shit. And if you don't get the former, you might understand the latter. This is tennis, and you're getting slapped with a backhander rapper. See, He can't do that because this man is not a battle rapper. Just imagine for a second they let anyone up here. First the poet, next the teacher, next Bless to be up here. sorry, Bless, you actually are a battle rapper. But mate, the scene is young and you've got that youth in your hands. Don't be wasting what you built by diluting the brand. Because this is not a fair fight when I am first an amateur. And since he's a poet, I'm going to end this in iambic pentameter. Jackson, props for giving this a go. But battle rap is more than just the rhymes. It's the intangibles that make you pro. But these are things that you will learn in time. Oh wait, you got your phone.
Let's go, Mason. Final round on Jackson Davies. Let's get it. Hold it down, please. Thank you.
See, this is like I'm thirsty at a house party and I'm waiting for a long time. But there's no booze in my hand because I'm still waiting for the punchline. And I can take you out whatever the time, AM or PM. I'm polluting your rhymes like I'm working for GM and then I'm stomping on your throat while I'm wearing my DMs. It's like Reservoir Dogs now in your house of God. I'm slicing off earlobes and stitching your gob. I'm spitting kernels of truth like eating corn on the cob. Then I'll fit your concrete shoes like a made man in the mob. But you gotta have faith. Especially, mate, if you're born with that face. Because let's be honest, man, you're coming last place in this race. Forget a bronze medal, I doubt you'll even place. But I'm getting gold and I'm taking the cup. It runneth over, just like the points that I sup. And I'm a true born blue, like Pompey plate up, so bring through your whole crew and they'll all get fucked up. But chin up, mush, can't be all bad. It's just a little push to help you stay mad. This duel's weapon of choice is just a pen and a pad, fueled by fire from a FAMAS firing 55 frags. Yeah, you're getting the F. And I got a high grade. And you need a better barber, because Bossman fucked up that fade. I take cash to stop this battle, but it ain't a fair trade. I'm raining grenades on your parade with this venomous tirade. And I'm a chunky dad bod haver, and I ain't getting any slimmer. But I'll still knock your lights out like the switch has got a dimmer. And you'll turn the other cheek, because your God loves a sinner. And I'll murder you on the mic. Well, let's go for my dinner. Time.
Let's make some noise.
That was awesome, mate. You did really good.
Sweet as.
Judges, I'll see you in 5 minutes. Go get yourselves a drink.
Yo, what's going on? It's Tenshu here at Battlegrounds. Just watched the battle right there. Jackson Davies against Mason. Sorry, man. Fucking terrible with names. Hey, what I'm gonna say right now, right, is before I get into it, I want to say rest in peace, Riyad Larabi. The battle right there. Listen, Jackson came out swinging. Like I felt he took the first round. You know, Mason did his thing, but I was like, okay, now this guy Jackson, you know, it seems like I gotta believe the hype. You know what I mean? Like he was punching, but I think in the second round, you know, all right, he had a nice closer with "Who are you?" Like something like that, wasn't it? You know what I mean? Something like that, man. It was good, but I do think in the second round, Mason with the whole punk scheme, you know, he carried it on for a long time. I think he edged the second round, and then in the third round, I think he took it pretty comprehensively, like Mason. So I'm giving him the win 2-1. Good battle though, best one of the night.
So, funnily enough, Risky here, by the way. Funnily enough, first battle I managed to make it to, considering I had another event. But what a battle to get to. Straight out the bat, Jackson, for it being his first time hitting a battle rap, I've got to give him props there. He did his revision, like he said. He did his addition, like he said. He damn near did his subtraction in that verse as well, like he said. I'd say first verse has to go to Jackson, second one to Mason, and even though Mason did drop that incredible punk scheme, purely because it was Jackson's first time up there, and the quality of energy, technicality, lyrics, everything that he showed, I'm going to give it to him. So, yeah, Jackson.
Yo, Midget Mike again. Wow, what a battle. Battle of the night for me personally so far. Blown away, actually, by that, I must say. Jackson come out swinging. I was like, rah. I wasn't expecting, to be honest. I'd never seen him battle before, so I didn't have any expectations set, but blew me away. Mason came out swinging, but I think for the first round I'd have to go with Jackson. But boy, did he step up after that. I thought actually Jackson was going to steamroll it after the first round. Nah, man. Mason took that and just ran with it, man. The whole Michael Jackson bar scheme, amongst many other schemes, I must admit, the intelligence, and don't take this the wrong way, that isn't a slight against Jackson in any way, shape or form, because fuck, there was a hair like between the two, man. But for me, I think Mason took it, but Christ, I'd like to watch him battle again.
My personal top 5 of the tournament, that battle. Facts. Like, Mason versus Jackson. You know, I know one of them I didn't identify as a poet, but in terms of their pen game, both of them are elite at what they do. A lot of these other rappers can learn a lot from these men. Honestly, like substance and style, entertainment, and come on. Honestly, the battle was good. It was phenomenal. First round, I'm gonna give it to Jackson, but the next two, I gotta give it to Mason. Like, the key difference for me was that we talk about schemes. Jackson was working round by round, was a new scheme, right? But Mason's whole battle was a strategically thought scheme, overarching, where he's educating, introducing Jackson into the game of battle rap. And he did it eloquently, he did it well, tastefully, intelligently. The name flip round, the second round, where he's teaching how to name flip and then doing the punk thing. Was the punk thing the third round or the second round? It was in the second round. And he name flipped Jackson beautifully. And then to have Jackson come back in the second round with his own name flip scheme of his own, it was poetry in motion, for lack of better words, man. But yeah, I'm gonna give it 2-1 to Mason. Phenomenal battle. My personal favorite of the tournament. It's top 5 for me. Top 5.
Right. Okay. So we just got done with Jackson, Davies, and Mason. As always, got my trusty little notes here, because otherwise I've got a sieve brain and I'll forget everything I want to say. Firstly, the first round I'm going to give to Jackson. I think he came out swinging. Definitely caught a lot of us by surprise, given this is his first time battling, and I've got to commend him for that. I think, considering that he hasn't got any prior experience, he set some major levels today, and I know it's been said in the background, but I think a rematch of this battle is going to be very much on the cards. You know, the entertainment value alone, incredible. So the notes I've got here is that Mason has a really sort of tight delivery and style in the first round. I think Jackson sort of, you know, like bombed into the water and blew him out of the water on the first round. But in the second and third, Mason sort of then tightened up and showed him exactly what experience can do. So that sort of understanding of, you know, the schemes, the lyrics, the delivery, the construction of the bars, everything sort of came to the surface then, and that was just at that point, and this is taking nothing away from Jackson whatsoever, but at that point it was just outmatched and outclassed, but not in a way that Jackson should take any sort of negative impact from, if that makes sense. But yeah, otherwise, just big up these two guys, man. What a battle. It's always a great one when we come back to do these sort of these moments with the judges and everyone looks at each other like they're lost, right? That's how you know it's been a good battle. Big up both the lads, but 2-1 to Mason.
Yo, big up. It's clean, word of mouth, Battlegrounds, finale. We've just seen Mason versus Jackson. Brilliant battle, loved it, absolutely loved it. Now I've got to say, not a lot of you will know this, only the OGs know this, but me and Tenchu once had a battle which I can only describe as this same battle. One, Jackson had comedy, bare comedy. Comes from a poetry background, don't give a shit what he says. They're bars, trust me, bars. Now, either way though, same way, Tenchu wasted me. Literally wiped the floor with me because of this exact same reason. you can have a gimmick, yeah? You can have a gimmick that comes out on stage, that gives it all the confidence, that gives it a couple of good bars, and gives it all the big chest and works, yeah? Just for the oi oi Blue Army and all that, okay? You can have that, okay? And that causes a stir. But what you also have is people who dedicate their lives to this art, okay? And Tenju is one of them. And for all you nippers, you need to watch and study this guy. I swear to God, he is the boss. But anyway, getting back to it, the likes of Mason. Mason has the art on lock. He knows exactly what he needs to teach, how he needs to approach it, how he needs to deliver it, how he needs to write it. He had it for me. That's all I can say. Nothing to take away from Jackson. Jackson, first time, poetry, bang, killed it. But got killed, obviously, by Mason. So that's how it goes. It's Mason all the way, I'll say. Bars over jokes. Simple as that. One, Gleam.
Ladies and gentlemen, we just had an insane battle. This is Battlegrounds. It's the final. If you enjoyed it, make some noise! All right. Both battlers put on a tremendous show. The crowd loved it. The judges loved it. They deliberated, and they have given the win to... I love this bit. They have given the win to Mason! Hey, that was so close. That was so close to call, man. Great battle. What a battle, man. What a battle.